Well, here's a fan I've had since we bought our house in 2023. Just says 16-inch pedestal fan. I think it's a Windmere. This has been on in our basement, drying out our firewood and everything since we bought the house. And I smelt something burning this morning, and this fan was locked up. So I'm gonna see if I can revive it. The basement does get a little water in it sometimes, so the stand's been underwater. It's pretty dirty. I haven't cleaned it, but I'm gonna try to save it. I do have quite a bit of spare fans, but this one's a nice one. It's older, so see if I can revive it. If not, be good for parts. Well, I have the front grill off, and it's not locked up too bad, but it probably just over time the oil's dried out or whatever. And I know it blew the thermal fuse because I can smell it all through the house. So I'm gonna crack this thing open and see how bad the windings are and see if it did any more damage. Usually I do this in my garage, but it's way too cold out there right now, so I'll crack this thing open here. So if you can see here, this going straight one wire to the next, you can see right in the center there where it's black. That's where the thermal fuse is. That's where it blew. And I can probably leave it where it is and then just solder one from here to here up top and give this thing a good cleaning and greasing, and I should be able to revive this. Okay, fuse is soldered in. I'm just gonna plug it in quick. Don't touch it if you ever do this. I just want to see if it's going to do anything, and if you can hear that. I got it buzzing, so it has power again. It lost all power before, so the fuse is working. I want to grease it up, clean it up, see if we got full performance out of this thing or not. Now, if you're doing a repair like this, it took me a little bit to get this out of here. This was actually seized into this bushing. Now, I'd oil it up and just work it a bit. You don't want to push on that too much because that could pop out of the housing. This is actually a really well-built housing, so it wasn't as easy to damage this one as it has been with other fans for me. But you want this off, and you want to clean these parts here where they roll on the bushings very well. Same with the rear bushing over here. You want to clean this up real well because that's the failure point. This shaft was actually seized onto the front bushing, and that's what locked it up and burnt the fuse. So you want to clean these up really well the best you can. Get some oil. There's the electric motor oil you can grab. I just use car oil. It works great too. But yeah, clean that up the best you can. Clean the windings all up and put her back together. Alright, here it is all back together. I gave it the baby wipe restoration. I did clean it up a bit. It's not perfect, but it's a basement fan. Now, I haven't fired it up yet since I put it back together, but I made sure to oil anything that moves. So all the bushings, the oscillator, anything that moves around, just hit it with a little bit of something. And I'm going to hit the power button. Hopefully it works. Oh. There we go. Wow, that works way better than it used to. Yeah, that's wicked. And I mean, I didn't prove it on camera, but this fan was completely dead when I took it apart. Just that thermal fuse got so hot when those bushings bind up in there, and it doesn't have a chance to move. But now with the new fuse soldered in, it's all cleaned up. Doesn't take much to save an old appliance. I hope, well, there goes that. I hope somebody can learn to maybe save something that they like, and hopefully the world will be not as much of a throwaway society with a little how-to on how easy it is to fix something like this with basic tools. Now, I don't encourage anyone to do that if they're too intimidated or don't know what they're doing, because it could be very dangerous, but that's how I did it. Now I'm pretty confident in saying I can use this again, and it'll be fine for years to come.